Hey everybody, I am Haley Gray, and I hope that you are having an amazing weekend, or that you have had an amazing weekend. I know it's a little bit late for me to be on here. I wanted to talk a little bit about setting the tone for your marketing. If you are catching me on the live, give me a hashtag live. If you're on the replay, give me a hashtag replay, please. And let me know that you are out there. I love your comments and I love feedback as we're doing this. So please feel free to hop in and chat with me. One of the things that I hear a lot of requests for, because we do digital marketing as part of Fiercely Marketing, and part of the information I am trying to share with people. Hey Meg, good to see you. As we're going through and doing these videos that I do here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network, is that branding is more than just a pretty logo. It is really about the tone, the vibe, the energy that your business conveys through your messaging, through all of your everything that you are doing in your business, whether it's the words that you use on your website, is it the words that you're using on your social media, is it the hashtags that you're choosing with your social media posts, and that didn't feel so good, or is it the colors, the fonts, the pictures that you're choosing. We were recently talking to a client, and it could have been anybody, so if you think I'm talking about you, I promise I'm not picking on you. And we were talking about branding, and we were talking about how the images that you use on your website have to adequately attract and convey the message that you're trying to convey. A generic website isn't necessarily going to do that for you, because, if you are, I see this a lot with gym owners, but I see it also with, hair salons and other things. If you're a gym website, not every gym website needs to look like Lifetime Fitness, i.e. very gray, very cold, very metallic, and all of those kinds of things. And in fact, I would dare say that for many women who are frequently the ideal clients of a lot of personal trainers, gray, dark, metallic is probably not going to attract the right clientele to your gym, because that may not be who your best paying clients are and who your best, people are, your ideal audience is. I worked with several gyms, and we start off with these very, very gray websites, and end up with a website that's got a lot more color, a lot more soft edges to it, because the ideal client that they're looking for is somebody who's a woman whose ages 45 to 65. And most women generally are not going to prefer a cold, hard, metallic kind of surface, because they're looking for that one-on-one coaching, that one-on-one nurturing, hand-holding, warmth of an experience. So it's really important when we're talking about your branding and the messages that you are sharing with people, that they be the right look and feel for you. Because if you don't have the right look and feel for your marketing, it's going to scare away your ideal clients and your ideal customers. And that also feeds through to your social media. Do your header banners look like your branding? Do you use the same words on your social media posts? Do you use the same kinds of words on your Google My Business posts that you use on your website? Are you tying all of it together? And that is all branding, believe it or not. It should all be targeted at the same type of audience. And, really focusing on making sure that it all kind of comes together in, I would say, almost a nice, neat little bundle. So that is one of the things that we see for many business owners. And it's not just small business owners, but it could be, small, where small is, $1 million and over, where the marketing doesn't tie together, the branding doesn't tie together. And so people see bits and pieces that are disjointed, and that can actually hurt your marketing. It can hurt your brand. And it can make it harder to get the kinds of clients that you need to get in your business. So really focusing on that is utterly important. So, let's talk about, colors and fonts and, who your ideal client is. Yeah, you need to redo your banner on your Facebook page. Yeah, I mean, so as an aside, your banner on your Facebook page should be redone every so often. Whether you do it seasonally or you do it, once a month or you do it once a year, it does need to be updated and kept current. Hopefully too, I know that you have a Square website, so you can update your header graphics. It's really nice if you have a website where you can update your graphics on it a little bit periodically and change the look and the feel of the website. Unfortunately, one of the things that I see with a lot of websites is that they're very, very static. So there's not a good way to update the front page at all and make things look a little bit more, updated and refreshed. And, that can lead to a website looking tired and stale after a bit. So, being able to update your header on your social media and your Facebook page and on your banners and doing those kinds of things can really, really help with your social media. And it can really help with your branding and your search engine optimization and whatnot. Google and Facebook really do like people who update their header banners periodically. And that's one of the things that we do when we're marketing and managing social media for our clients, is updating those things and keeping them, on point, on brand, on message, but we're also updating them to reflect, current timing and messaging, and paying attention to that. What are the current trends, but keeping the whole message kind of really cohesive and together. Yeah, you need to update the website too and add an about page. Yeah, it's really good if you have on your website a front page with your products, that you have an about page. If you have care and feeding of your products, because I know you have a product website, so you can actually add some more information about care or replacement parts, or, what to do if you have a problem kind of a page, and an about page, who you are, who do you help, those kinds of a thing. Those actually will help with your search engine optimization. The other thing that would really help you, Meg, with some search engine optimization is really in-depth descriptions of each of your products. And then when you have images and pictures on your website, making sure that those also have in-depth images or descriptions of each of the images as part of the alt tag. That is something that is actually an accessibility issue. So if somebody is visually impaired, they can't see the website in the same way. So having really good descriptions of your images helps people who are visually impaired. The other really cool thing about that is that Google doesn't really read images or videos very well. So if you have a great description of what is in the video as part of the video or part of the image, as part of the alt tags, that will actually help Google rank your website a little bit better. And, it's those little touches and little tweaks that will really, really improve your search engine optimization for your website and for your business. And you'll start to see better results as well. So it's about having this like whole surround sound kind of effect with your marketing, and making sure that the languaging, the coloring, the fonts, the pictures, all of that is on point across all of your channels. Even stuff that you don't think people can see, it's important that it be exactly on point as well, because, things like alt tags are what are seen by people who are visually impaired, i.e. blind. So it allows them to navigate your website, whereas they might not otherwise be able to navigate the website. And it's just kind of a simple little branding thing that makes a big difference. And, you know, you want the, you know, text readers and those kinds of things to be able to read your website as well. So there's a lot of things that we can do that are very much more subtle with the things that, with our brand. One of the tips that I like to give people is to, you know, be very careful about the selection of images for your social media. You absolutely can use lots of pretty pictures, but you need to be careful about where you're getting your pictures from. I'm a big believer in using like Canva Pro, or in using, you know, like Pixabay, Pexels, buying my images, and then, you know, editing things so that I have my own logo on those pictures, and, you know, that they're unique to my business, or that they are pictures that I've taken. If they are pictures that I've taken or paid to have taken, I make absolutely certain that we watermark those pictures so that people can't just take them from our social media and use them from wherever without any kind of attribution. And attribution is where you give credit to somebody for the picture that you have. And, you know, that is super important. One of the things that we have really started moving into with Fearless Marketing, or Fiercely Marketing, is that we are actually starting to do on location photo shoots for clients. And the reason that we're really focusing on that is because people really do well with a good photo shoot. And that will really help you with getting images that are super on brand and on point. And they are real pictures, and they are local pictures, and they are unique to your business. And what better way to brand your business than super professionally done pictures of your business, and then making sure that they are super well edited and that they look amazing. You can't just go on to, you know, Pixabay and download whatever picture for your website. You get unique pictures by doing that. You know, so there's lots of things that you can do to improve the look and feel of your business, and really amp things up to a whole other level. One of the things that you will probably see, you know, as, you know, we move through 2020 into 2021 is, you know, more businesses that are really focusing in that online presence and being successful online, because, you know, we've been dealing with COVID for a while now. And I think it's pretty clear that things are not going to go back exactly as they were anytime soon. So we are having to really make sure that our Instagram, our Facebook, our LinkedIn, our Twitter, you know, all those header graphics are updated. All of those social media accounts are being posted on, that we're planning all of our social media on all of those posts, and that we're in all of those platforms, and that we're really sticking with it and working on driving traffic there so that we can get clients and build our businesses. You know, it's one of those things that is going to be a big deal, is that online presence and that online branding. So, you know, it used to be that you would just get really good business cards and some flyers, and now we really have to pay attention to what all of our online presence is truly looking like right now. Anyway, so I am going to do a card pull, which is something that I do every Sunday night. And I do it from this card box. It is the Love Your Inner Goddess box, Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. As I caution everybody every week, this is more for funsies than anything. I find these really good cards to remind me of things in my life and in my business. So I have a bunch of them right here. There's 44 in total, and they are super beautiful, as you can see. If I could turn them the right way, it would help. And I'm going to flip them around, and you guys should tell me top or bottom while I mess with the cards. You know, and this is part of my personal brand, is I'm fun, I'm wacky, I'm like seriously hardcore business with a really kind of funny, silly side, which is pulling cards for everybody once a week. So like I said, these are the Elena Fairchild cards. If y'all don't tell me where to stop, I'm going to pull the top card. And I will stop here in just a minute and pull a card for you guys. And yes, I know it's super late. I was driving my youngest to school yesterday, and he's going to school in Virginia this year. So we will see how he likes military boarding school. So far, he says it's good. Anyway, I think that they're going to make him call me. You say top. Okay, do you have an intention, Meg? Okay, I'm going to pull the top card. And it is number 9, Rockstar. So Meg, this one's for you or anybody watching. Hopefully this will help for your week ahead. You may have a subconscious fear of being judged or becoming the target of jealousy that causes you to shy away from the limelight. You may mistakenly believe that being in the spotlight means that you are supposed to be perfect or better than everyone else. There is a higher purpose in standing apart from the crowd and being seen. Choose to accept the opportunities that make you more visible to others, trusting that you will shine your truth and integrity to make it a positive and healing spirit for yourself and for others too. There you go. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an answer, Meg. And for everybody watching, you know, sometimes we do have to shine a light on ourselves and stand out even when it's not comfortable. Y'all will probably laugh when I say this. I am an introvert. Hey, Elizabeth, good to see you. And an engineer with an MBA. So none of those exactly like scream extrovert. I like people just fine, but I am not an extrovert by nature. And I am very much one of those people who is a catalyst. So you'll see evidence of that here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network. You will see lots of it with how I interact with people. I am one of those people who will kind of tend to stand a little bit behind and shine a bright light on other people. So I have very much had to step out of my own comfort zone and get out in front of people and do this whole thing with the Women's Entrepreneur Network. And it's honestly pretty darn scary and pretty terrifying. And I kind of love it. It's really awesome. So, you know, I will say if I can do this thing, you can do it too, Meg. And you guys could do it. And hey, Elizabeth. So I hope that everybody has a really awesome Sunday night. I am actually looking for a couple of applications for people who want to hop on with me tomorrow night, and we're going to do a Q&A session. So we're going to do a hot seat, quick coaching session, and we're going to address one problem that you are having in your business. So we're going to start doing that on Monday nights. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm actually going to finally post in the group tonight. I apologize for being gone this weekend. My kiddo, we got one to college on Thursday. My husband got home on Friday, and then Saturday we got the youngest off to military boarding school. So it's been a crazy, crazy weekend. I hope that you guys have an awesome night. I'm going to post in the group, but if you would like to volunteer to be one of our hot seat guests, please do let me know. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.